What's up, guys? MiniBean75 here. Today, I am back with another episode of Minecraft Creations. This, guys, is going to be the Achievement Hunter off-topic podcast set, and as you guys can see, it's a giant podcast set. Back in the day, I used to do some giant builds, and then I kind of turned straight away from it a little bit just because I knew that a lot of you guys wanted to see me make other stuff. Well, now I'm getting to the point where I'm really starting to grow, which I'm really, really happy about. Thank you guys for that. And I decided I want to start doing some other things that really, excite me. And this is something that ever since they came out with this podcast, I've always wanted to do this podcast set, and I never did it. So today's the day. So let's start over here, guys. If you're a fan of Achievement Hunter, you are really going to appreciate this. If not, head onto their channel or go to Rooster Teeth and check out some of their stuff. I watch, all of the podcasts for the most part weekly. Whenever I do any Minecraft builds, I've always got their podcasts on. If I'm not watching it, I'm at least listening to it. Anyway, so we've got this picture frame over here that has their logo burnt into a piece of wood with, I think it's like some sort of authenticity form. I'm not sure. And then they've got a poster there. They've got their a lamp here, extra bench. Here's the table that they sit at. This also has the Off-Topic Podcast logo in it. I've got it kind of engraved or burned in there how they had it, but mine more looks like a face with a cross on the forehead, but let's just ignore that. Over here on this side, we've got the Charlie McDennis board, which my favorite episode of Sunny is the Charlie McDennis episode. My wife, I don't know which one she likes, but we're big Sunny fans, and that's by far my favorite. Then we've got a couple glasses here, a few bottles of booze. There's a little beer trophy that they've got there, another bottle of booze, a few bigger shot glasses. We've got some gaming controllers up there. Then we've got their TV right here in the center. This has the Off-Topic Podcast logo on it, and then during the podcast, they'll show different things on it. Then they've got the beer tabs here, and each one of these beer tabs have a different logo. Anybody who's big into Rooster Teeth can look at these and probably hopefully tell which one's which. I'm a big Rooster Teeth fan, but I don't watch all of their content because I have a job and other stuff to do, but anybody who's super into Rooster Teeth could probably look at those and say, oh yeah, those colors are whoever. Anyway, let's go over here, guys. This big thing right back there, I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it's a miniature still or what it is, but anyway, down here we've got this frame that says allegedly, and then over here we've got a few more cups. We've got a tower of pimps and some little figures. We've got more bottles of booze, some smaller shot glasses. I think that's a cookie jar. I don't know for sure. Then we've got a couple more game controllers. This back area is really hard to keep completely accurate just because ever since they started the podcast, it's always changing. And they just had podcasts 69, I think, was yesterday. So that's 69 different weeks, basically, that they've done this podcast. And they're always changing stuff. Stuff's getting removed. Stuff's getting put back in. So it's really hard to keep tabs on it. And then over here, we've got it's their Sausage Fest 2015 poster. And then this is just two barrels with a lamp on top. And yeah, and then here's the table. Like I said, guys, we've got a few benches. This bench over here looks a little bit different because if you don't know, the host, Michael, wanted to have a more comfortable bench. But yeah, so here's the podcast set, guys. I think it turned out absolutely awesome. I'm really curious to know what you guys think about it. In the future, I really would like to go and start doing more of these. Maybe I'll do more Rooster Teeth podcast sets. Maybe I'll do, just bigger builds in general. But if you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. I most definitely appreciate it. If you want to see the entire time-lapse of this video, head down into the description to my Patreon account. I'm going to have the entire time-lapse on my Patreon account. It may not be up for a day or two just because I know it's going to take a while to render, and by the time I get it done, it may get put into multiple parts. I'm not sure. Because this build probably took me, I want to say maybe 6 to 8 hours total, maybe longer. I honestly don't know. I know I recorded all of it, and I know it took me, like I said, it took me 2 weekends worth of on and off building. But so like I said, guys, if you like this video, comment down below. Let me know what you think of it. Other than that, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.